I've done pretty well surviving the Wasteland over all these years. I learned that going at it alone would inevitably result in my death. And out of the few civilizations that I've managed to come across in this barren hell of an apocalypse, the town of Ballahack seems to suit survivors such as myself the best. Me, the one person in this wasteland I trust enough to call a friend, Bam. And our small crew entered the town of Ballahack and immediately started plotting to gain influence throughout the town. We started by offering our services to some of the local businesses and then creating chaos around them so they would hire us. We met a few people that ended up having, I would say, similar ambitions and decided that they were good people to be friendly with for the future. But aside from a few jobs, we hadn't found anyone who seemed to have influence over this town like we were looking for. For a good while, it felt like our goals were not going to be met in this town, and we would have to move on to another. But something inside me knew that someone, somewhere in this forsaken town had something of value. I ended up looting this book, which let us know of a merchant, and this merchant, we learned, was involved in the cause of the Wasteland. Was the cause of the bombs. Having learned of this individual that had been influencing events throughout the Wasteland since, well, the start of it. Having finally found an individual with the same ambitions as me and Bam, as our crew, we decided to offer our services, but in order to be brought onto his operation, we first had to survive the day. What's up, guys? You're watching Pew Pew Vids, and 6 months ago, Bam and myself managed to escape the Angels and survive. After some time, the Angels started to die off, and after a couple months, it seemed they were eradicated entirely. The town of Ballahack quickly went back to normal, with merchants setting up their shops again, and flocks of Wastelanders returning to where the work is. Now you find me looking for Bam so we can go talk with Skittles.
Bam. Bam.
We're trying to clear out COV right now, like get through this crowd, and then he'll be able to talk. He's really busy right now.
What's up, baby? Cool. In that case, do you want to go do some mayhem for a little bit in town?
No, he's fine.
Do you want to go to town for a little bit? Because if we're waiting for this to clear out, everybody walking on is probably going to go to COV first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go. We'll be back.
Sorry that I'm so swamped right now.
So, finally met up with Bam and Trevor. Only people we need now are Garrett and Adam, now the crew from last Fertile. What's up, baby? Trying so hard to win.
Of clones of himself that are going to be rotating around here. It's our job to hunt those fuckers down with battle and take them the fuck back.
Yeah.
Also, we got to go talk to Mike.
Okay, we can do that now.
Mike is swamped right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just have a little fun for a minute.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you just want to chill around town.
Bam mentions that Skittles has already tasked us with finding one of his cloning pods that he knows has been stolen and believes has been pawned off. So we decide that Garrett and Adam will find us in town, and then we will pursue the clone pod.
Keep your secrets. Again, this is Brain Office Wasteland.
After messing around for a while, I go find Bam and Trevor, and as I find them, Trevor is hit. I walk over to Bam, and not only do I see Adam, which says our whole group is here, but more importantly, I notice a blue orb, which is the description Bam was given for Skittles' cloning pod.
That blue thing is the sphere, isn't it?
Can you put that over there? Yes.
A very special sphere.
Possibly. What do you want with it?
We will pay you handsomely for them. Or do a side quest for you.
Well, okay.
Okay.
How much will you pay me for? Over here. That is good.
Trevor! Where's Trevor?
That's why there's a big X on it, you know? Unless
Yeah.
there is no one.
Bam and the art dealer, who goes by Pierre, go back to discuss a price for the cloning pod, while we stand guard. And while that's happening, I notice some new faces.
So what's the deal?
Give me 100 caps. Give me 100 caps.
100 cap? Let's go.
Okay, okay.
Here's your stem, by the way, Corey.
I'll tell you something we can have.
Yeah.
Okay, I can tell you now.
Well, we got 2 other people with us.
Bam was able to buy the pod back from Pierre for 100 caps. So we stash it in a bag and make our way back to Skittles.
Oh my gosh.
I love y'all's reaction time.
We made it to the COV, and while Bam was delivering the pod to Skittles, the rest of us waited outside. Bam came out of the COV looking a little worried and seemed like he wanted to leave this crowd immediately.
Let's go!
All right.
Landed behind.
Jokes on y'all, I was actually a trader the whole time.
Nice.
We're talking about the armor, dude. So,
Are those?
yes.
The chips for the like the key dome thing.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm about to go
You're
barter
interrupting.
mine away with Swamp Sniper. Everybody else take theirs. Or put it in the...
For delivering Skittles' stolen pod back to him, Bam was given 5 tiny tech pieces, one for each of us in our group, and we were told that that would guarantee us safety from any creatures of the Wasteland should they come out. So me and Bam decided to try and barter our keys to Swamp Sniper, while everyone else in our group kept theirs. All we needed to do was find Swamp.
All one.
Yeah, oh, red 50. So yeah, I have a guys. Listen up. I have a bounty right now for Kermit the Frog alive here. 150 bottle caps. First person to do it, bring it here alive. We'll get 150 bottle caps. We have something else.
So we went to the only man in this wasteland we trust to get the word out to Swamp Sniper that we need to see him. The Wasteland's radio man, Mickey Crane. We figured we would pay him to try and get Swamp to come to us. Little did we know, Swamp Sniper was already hunting Kermit. So now, we just had to wait.
Huh?
Bounty hunt.
We're working for a couple people that like to give us some jobs.
This is Mickey Crane with Wasteland.
Well, if you ever need a shelter, if you feel like what you got going on is not good enough, I have a member of people called the Brotherhood. We have a little encampment over there. Basically, if you need to rest your bones or want to feel safe, it's a place for it.
Heard. Hey, Swamp Sniper.
What's up? What's up? Hey, what's up?
What's up, guys?
What's up? Look, I'm not a rapper.
Oh.
Stop rapping at me.
Oh!
He got cooked.
Bars! I'm in a jailhouse.
I'm about to end this whole man's career.
No.
Trap. That's where...
It sounds like there's explosions going on outside. Firefights. I don't know. So yes, Kermit, we'll get back to the tunes right now.
How tiny are we talking? I like tiny tech.
I mean, we can go to the outhouse if you want to.
No.
Actually, to talk to you.
It's about tech.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very tiny tech.
Let's just say you won't regret.
Anything like it.
We got a lot of people up here that have been trying to eavesdrop on our conversations, so we don't want to say too much, but you won't regret
Dark
it.
room downstairs.
Heard. Let's go. Here. Let me go on it first so I can clear it.
We found this flat.
I've been looking for you.
Swamp, I got something to help you.
Give him 1 second.
Alrighty.
So this tech,
Yeah.
you're looking for. How many of them are you looking for?
2.
2?
Sounds.
Okay.
I'm not trying to save me, I'm trying to save 2 people that are dear to me that are younger than me. I don't think the odds of me saving my group are very big at all.
So, I have to.
You do?
I do. I have to.
How about this? How about this? How about you give them to me? And you feel really good about it in your heart.
Oh, no.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready?
No.
That ain't.
You would feel so good. You know what you can't put a price on? Like,
You know what you can't put a price on?
just satisfaction.
You know what you can't put a price on?
What?
Your jerky stash. I want.
You want my jerky stash?
I
It's
want-
gonna be like no joke, like $300 worth of jerky at the end of the day. I'm gonna do
I'll tell-
full
I'll-
jerky
I'll tell you
stash.
what.
Some of that I need to
I
show
want-
appreciation for people.
I want 2 fistfuls of jerky
Oh, done, dude.
so my people can eat.
Yeah,
Can you do that?
yeah.
So Bam made a deal for me and him to both give up our tiny tech keys, with Swamp's word that we will get his part of the jerky stash later on so our crew can eat.
Also,
Fistfuls. Like, oh, now.
Fistfuls of dollars. Oh, yeah, that's right. You never did.
also, when things start hitting the fan,
Yeah.
I always like to fight. Okay?
Okay.
So when you're trying to make it to that dome, or whatever you're making it to,
Yeah.
bring us along so we can hold it down. We want to die with honor and go to Valhalla.
Sounds good. And I'll also have that jerky for you.
The SX.
You're a king. You're a king.
True kings unite.
Yeah, literally, I'm gonna get so much jerky for you, it's not even funny.
Dude, high five.
As we come out of the Escher, I see Teeth, who had helped us in the past.
Interviewing right now, so he's busy.
We're going to the bar.
Copy. What's up, big dog?
What's up, baby?
Big tail.
What you been up to?
You're the most radioactive thing out here.
Yes, sir. I shine bright like a diamond.
That's right, that's right.
Dude, I had that claymore go off my nuts. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I had that claymore go off my nuts and I had somebody record it.
Oh, no.
It was awesome.
Oh.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hey, Eamon, could talk to you alone for a second?
Yeah, of course. Quentin, we lost one.
So I take Teeth aside to discuss not only my group's goals, but his group's as well, as I wanted to find out if this man was still friendly to me and my boys. Teeth starts telling me that he is actually gathering people to form a mercenary camp, and at first this is very worrisome to me, but he starts to mention that he is doing this under the orders of Skittles. Once I learned that Teeth was also working for Skittles, I let him know about my group's dealing with him as well, to express we're still on the same side.
Fur present?
No. This is something different.
We need to get, Dash wants to build a shelter. Like a tradition, like the more traditional domes, get fuel rods, generator, and shit. Stop!
My fault.
Go this way. Go that way.
Yeah, nobody here. You're tier 6, you're good.
I think they're going after Swamp.
They're going after Swamp.
Swamp has a bounty on him.
Where's Swamp at right now? Where's he at? Well, I'm not going for the bounty, I'm gonna protect him. We got my sus things going on. Anybody I see running towards that bank, I'm shooting. That's unfortunate.
As I get shot in the back, Teeth easily helps Swamp and I get stemmed up. So I go to check out the bank, as I have helped them in the past.
I got a question for Banker. Is everybody with like a red armband or a red shirt protecting you guys?
Who does that?
Good answer. Love that conversation. Ooh. I'm assuming you guys with the red armbands and like the red shirts and stuff, you all are protecting the bank?
We're taking it over.
Or you're taking it over? Okay. You said what?
Go to the Templars, go to the red building right over there.
Heard. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I learned that a faction calling themselves the Templars had taken over the bank. And although I didn't care about the bank, another faction gaining power and influence in the Wasteland was bad for Skittles, which means it was bad for us. After Bam, Trevor, and myself cleared out a nice chunk of them, we decided to go back to COV, where we begin to put a kill on sight order on any Templars.
I would take the red band off because red band just took over bank, so we gave the COV orders to shoot on sight, anybody with a red band. So I don't know if y'all were a part of it, but everyone with a red band just took over bank, so if you guys weren't a part of that, I would take that band off.
Like scouts, there you go. Boys.
There we go.
Can't let them leave with us.
What's up?
I'm just gonna pick war on red bands all day.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I've gone to a bunch of red bands, and instead of shooting them immediately,
You're good. Red band KOS?
Huh?
Red band KOS?
Yep.
Got it.
Any red bands shoot on sight. Any red bands shoot on sight. They robbed the bank and they're starting war.
no problem. But yeah, no, what I've been doing is anybody I see with a red band around here that hasn't died yet, I go to them and I let them know, like, hey, there's a kill on sight order for any red bands. I would take it off if you weren't a part of the bank.
So, we were able to secure Skittles' cloning pod. Bam secured a deal with Swamp Sniper for a ton of beef jerky. And a new faction has arisen that me and Bam need to dissolve as soon as possible. Or maintaining Skittles' power over the Wasteland may become a lot more challenging than we initially thought. But to see what happens next, you'll have to wait for episode 3. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like button and comment your thoughts down below. If you want to see more content like this, then there's a big subscribe button that you can click, and it's free. Just saying. Make sure to check out the giveaway I'm doing until July 31st, as well as check out EVIKE.com. Links are in my bios on all platforms. And with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.